Ladies and gentlemen, this is Rook. Happy St. Patrick's Day. We're shooting another video today. I thought I was going to be able to get away without shooting a video this week, just because I put out 3 last week and going through a lot of home renovations. I had to drop out of Winnabox 7 and Tetris Tournament. I was doing well in Tetris Tournament. I had to drop out of those. The time gets away from me. Oh God, I don't know how those guys put up with me with those 72-hour tournaments. It's just I cause people a lot of stress. Put it off to the last day. Anyway, shooting this video. Um, didn't think I was going to shoot it tonight, but I just, clearly I'm not prepared. Look at what's going on here. Hair. But, I kept getting a lot of questions through Discord, YouTube comments, other sources. And we're shooting this video behind the regular wall today because this is a serious video. This is a serious video, guys. And the question is that I'm getting all the time right now is, is this it? Is Speed Duel's over? Is this the end of days for Speed Duel? Is it over? Where's my product? Where is my product, Konami? Speed Duel's been alive for 2 years now. 2019 started box, started X. You guys love it. Here's more stuff. You're going to buy it. Yes, please. I'd love to buy it. And then all of a sudden, 2020, and it's like, well, you got 2 things, and this one's a knockout. And now, where's the next thing? Is this it? Battle City Box came out in November, December, and now what? We just don't know. We're not hearing anything. Does that mean it's the end? Is Rush Duel coming in, and is it taken over? Is it taking over the town? Can there only be room for one side event that isn't advanced? And it's going to be Rush Duel. Oh my God, it's going to be Rush Duel. Speed Duel's over. Speed Duel's over. It's got to be over, right? Well, that's the question that I've been getting. And I want to share my thoughts on what I think about the state of Speed Duel right now. Let me check my notes, actually. Do I think Speed Duel is over? No. No, I don't. I don't think Speed Duel is over. I think that we're going to be okay. I've been thinking about this for a while now because Battle City Box really did seem like the fireworks, the finale. It's such a great product. Everything, it really seemed like it was everything that those guys and that team wanted to kind of release maybe over a span of time. But then Matt Bell, who was the creative director, he left in like September of 2020. And so my thought process was, well, you know what? They probably are just, let's just cram it all in, get it out. That's it. We don't have to worry about this anymore. And that's it. The Battle City Box. They gave us a fantastic product and now just radio silence. So I am fairly certain that this format is going to keep going in some form of product. They were looking to backfill that position in a couple different places, North America and European representatives. People know more about that than me. But I think that just the momentum of Speed Duel, with the momentum that it's had and with the product that's come out, and like most TCGs, it's been severely hindered by the state of the world. I think that it would be foolish to cut it off because that there are people that are going to go out there and buy those cards. Those cards are going to retain value. The sealed product is going to retain value. And so I think that, if you got this ball rolling, I don't think that they would stop it, even if something like Rush Duel comes in. To put it in a statistic, or my mind in the probabilities, I'm 70% sure that we're going to see a new product this year. And 30% of me is like, well, this could be it. This could be it. Which, I hope not, because I have built this whole channel on Speed Duel. And, to the 2 people that watch the Magic stuff and the mini paying stuff, I love you guys. But, wow, I need this game. Well, I love playing this game. And I really think that it's going to keep going. So, if we look at the timeline, of Speed Duel leading up to now. Came out January 2019. Explosion of content and product. Box. 4 boxes. Every 3 months was a new box leading up to Trials of Kingdom, early December 2019. Then, thinking about the timeline of news to product in 2020, because I'm trying to think of when I caught wind of it, and then when Vault, Cursive, and I all tried to race to get content out about talking about it. I think for Match the Millennium Twisted Nightmare, it was February of 2020. And then Match the Millennium Twisted Nightmare came out in May 2020. And for Battle City Box, info on that came out mid-July. We got that box end of November, early December, depending on where you were. So for both of those, that's what? 4-month time frame between news and release. July, August, September, October. Yeah, just about 4 months. So we are, going on that timeline, and historically, product being announced in 2020, we're right here. We are right here. We are at the cusp where Konami would be announcing a new product for Speed Duel. In fact, we might be a little past it, based on what we saw last year. So, that's got people all riled up. It's like, Battle City Box it was years ago. It came out years ago. And where's the new product? Oh my gosh, this game's dead. I really wanted to see GX and Elemental Heroes. And I think that, I think that more product is going to come. The timeline is, who knows with the timeline. It seems like they're trying to bring Rush Duel in the US. And, I just don't think that I think that it's something that they will keep rolling. And if for some reason they don't, I think that it's something that seriously, it's just not the right time, and maybe they don't have the right person in place, and it could be something where if they do decide not to continue the product for now, and I think they will, I think that it's something that they could easily pick back up in 3 years, 2-3 years, because who says they can't? You got something like this well established enough in the community outside of Advanced, and why can't you just release more product for it? So I think that they'll always do some product. I was joking about this with a Lamb Lion in the podcast with him. It was like, what if it turns into, just like it's a seasonal thing where every December they release one product, and we all pile on, play the product, and then 3 months goes by and we're done. I do not think it will be something like that. I think that they're going to continue to release new product. And I mean, the Battle City Box is still something that we're all having a lot of fun with. It's a significantly larger product than the 2 structure decks that came out last May, and really it's been such a much more significant product than any booster box that's come out. So it's really something that people are still having a lot of fun with. It still feels brand new to me. With just all the other decks they're playing. I just released Mass Beast last week, and that's a deck that's been in the box since box came out. And, all of a sudden I'm discovering it for the first time a couple weeks ago, enjoying it enough to put it together in content. So I think the Battle City Box is still has legs. I know that doesn't make up or can be used as an excuse about where the next thing might be. But I think that Speed Duels is going to be fine. I do think the new product is going to come out. I think that Konami's going to keep the ball rolling on that. I think they're also going to try and juggle Rush Duels coming in, which, I'll play that too. But, I think that we got more stuff coming. And even if there was nothing else coming, and Speed Duels from a product standpoint stopped, the game would not die for a while. It would not die for a while. There's still so much. There's so many just incredibly engaged people in the community that are playing. There are so many people that picked it up during this whole thing where we can't play with each other, and then locals are going to show up, and people are going to show up to locals and play Speed Duel. I guarantee. I'm seeing more interest locally here, just trying to feel out my local game stores and who's going to play when things come back, and it seems pretty strong, pretty positive. I'm very excited about that, and I'm excited about kind of the eruption of new content that's going to create. I'm going to keep making Speed Duel stuff regardless of what happens, and I think that it's going to keep going. So that's my opinion on where Speed Duels is right now. It's not the end of days. Everything's going to be fine. I think that Speed Duels is going to continue. I don't think that Konami would give something the axe like that quickly. And if they do, they certainly wouldn't tell us. They'd probably just let it go away. But I don't think that's going to happen. A couple other things that make me think that that's not going to happen is other discussions that I had with Lamb Lion in our podcast, which was a couple weeks ago probably. And, he mentions that prior to, the world events that happened that YouTube doesn't want us to say out loud, there was a Tournament Pack 3 being created. So that was something that they were making. It sounded like they had the card pool kind of for the Tournament Pack 3, and then that got placed on hold in 2020, and then there was no, there's been nothing else about it. But it was something that was being constructed. And now, you see that local game stores are still doing Tournament Pack 2. There are a number of online remote locals that are doing remote Speed Duels. You get in Tournament Pack 2. Rising Star, great example. They do Sunday nights at 7, and $5 entry gets you Tournament Pack 2, which is fantastic. Love to see more Tournament Packs, especially because I think that's the one with King of the Skull Servants, and it's the only rarity of its kind in all of Yu-Gi-Oh, I believe, that's that rarity, and it's in that tournament pack. So, that has value. That's going to be cool. So local game stores still using Tournament Pack 2. Tournament Pack 1, oh, good luck getting your hands on that one now. That's another thing that I'd say is that if for some reason Speed Duels were to stop from a product standpoint, um, grab some of these. You know, I picked up some more Battle City boxes because I'm like, I don't know, I'm usually pre-ordering, buying more product at this point. I guess I'll just buy more Battle City boxes and some other, I have some trials and some Scars of Battle, and I think that that's going to be those are going to hold value. Regardless of which way Speed Duels goes, because people are going to look back in 5, 10 years and say, "Oh my gosh, Speed Duel, yeah, remember those products way back 2019? So niche little product. Yeah, I want to pick that up. I think it's going to hold its value." So, the other thing that makes me think that Speed Duels is not going away is because when speaking with the Lamb Lion, because he's connected to all sorts of distributors and all sort of contacts that I don't have, and that's why we're really great friends now. Love you, Lamb. He mentioned that in Japan, Speed Duel is actually more popular than Rush Duel. Um, there is no solid statistic to back that up. It is based on what he said, based on his sources, which I trust him. But it sounds like in Japan, where Rush Duel is active, obviously, and the products are coming out for it, it sounds like Speed Duel still has more of an appeal than Rush Duel. So, I think that both games will draw an audience in the U.S. I mean, obviously, Speed Duel already has. I think Rush Duel would too, but I don't see a reason why we have to fight. Oh, the two have to fight, and we have to pick one. It's not. I really don't think that one is threatening the life of the other. Is what I'm trying to say. If Konami wants to release quickie duels and flashy duels and all sorts of duels, and they all go side events side by side, people will play all of them. I know it. People would play all of them. So it's not like you got to just pick one side event or pick one format that isn't advanced. But I hope that this video kind of gave you some insight. In my opinion, nope, I think we're okay. Speed Duel is not going anywhere. Very excited to release more content for it. And, I'm excited to see what they come up with next because there's just so much speculation. There's really nothing we know. It's hard to pinpoint when they're going to announce new product. Honestly, the news could drop any day, and, I'd be ready for that. Or it could be another couple months, or it could be, they might announce something towards the end of the year. We'll see. But, I love this game, and I love seeing its community grow just based on the Battle City box alone. There was just so much momentum behind that product that people are really, really getting into this game, and I love to see it. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please feel free to hit the like button. If you hate me and you don't like my opinions, smash that thumbs down. I think that it gains traction either way, so that's fine. And I will catch you guys later. See ya.